And you want to me the epitome of the Daboll Schoen regime era with the New York Giants. This era in our franchise. You want like the just the shining beacon symbol of this frickin' regime. Wan'Dale Robinson had 93 catches this year. Oh, that's fifth all time in franchise history for single season receptions. 199 yards on 93 catches, which puts him at 77th among single seasons in franchise history. As a reminder, he is not a running back. He is a wide receiver. 77th. His 699 receiving yards in 2024 are... What kind of company is he amongst in franchise history among single season receiving yards? Joe Juravicius in 2001. In that season, Joe Juravicius had 51 receptions, almost half of what Wan'Dale Robinson caught in 2024. Zeke Mowat in 1984 had 698 yards on 48 catches. Thomas Lewis in 1996 had 694 yards on 53 catches. Mark Jackson in 1993 had 708 yards on 58 grabs. Ike Hilliard in 1998 had 715 yards on 51 catches. I mean, you look at like the other players that had that amount of yards in a single season, not one of them had more than 58 catches. Wan'Dale Robinson had 93 catches. What the are we doing with Wan'Dale Robinson on this roster? That was a second round pick. What are we doing? I mean, you look at like his yards per reception is 7.5. Every other receiver in a single season in Giants franchise history has at least 12 yards per reception. All those names I mentioned, Hilliard, Schnelker, Gene Roberts, Homer Jones, Mark Jackson, Joe Juravicius, Zeke Mowat, and Thomas Lewis all had at least 12.2 yards per reception. Wan'Dale had 7.5 yards per reception. He was 147th in franchise history in yards per game, and he was 310th in yards per target, 5 yards per target. And I had a guy coming at me in my comments on one of my YouTube videos that Wan'Dale Robinson is the future. And I said, man, I miss having a guy like Plaxico Burress, a guy who owned the Philadelphia Eagles, owned the Eagles. Explosive playmaker, dominant. And he goes, oh, that's a different generation. It's not today's generation of football. Wan'Dale's the future. And I'm thinking to myself, the guy who catches a ball 2 yards down the field and takes it an additional 3 yards, that's the explosive, game-changing playmaker that is our future. Opt out, unsubscribe, unfollow, block, and mute. Are you kidding me? I don't think he was serious. He's like, just need a quarterback with a combination of Neighbors, Robinson, and Theo Johnson. He'll be in good hands. And I'm just saying to myself, what? Why would you say that? Neighbors, I get, man. All we need is another wide receiver to pose some kind of threat. Because whatever the hell they were doing with Darius Slayton, ain't it, Hoss? Which is sad because I just like Slayton has so much. I guarantee Slayton goes somewhere else and he puts up 1,000 yards. I guarantee it. So yeah, but Wan'Dale Robinson is if you want the face of the Daboll, Schoen era and regime, it's Wan'Dale frickin' Robinson. Wan'Dale had 93 catches. I mean, literally anyone can do. Like if that's your game plan, anyone can do it. Just throw bubble screens and wide receiver screens and flat patterns every single play. Yeah, you'll complete it for 3 yards.